back to my channel Cloud DevOps Era. In today's video, we are going to discuss about CloudWatch service provided by AWS. Basically, CloudWatch service is a monitoring and observability service. It provides actionable insights by collecting data from the metrics, logs, and alarms to help developers and IT managers to optimize the resource utilization, visualize the application performance, and troubleshoot the issues. In this demo, we'll be launching an EC2 instance and monitoring the EC2 instance by collecting system metrics and creating alarms, sending notifications using SNS. So now let's switch to the AWS console. This is my AWS console. So now let's launch an EC2 instance. Click on launch instance. Provide instance name. And I'm going to select the Ubuntu AMI. I'm going to select t2.micro as my instance type. I'm going to use this existing key pair. And coming to the network settings part, I'm going to select the existing security group. And keeping the default configuration storage setting as it is, click on launch instance. Click on instances. You can see our instance is up and running. Let's connect to our EC2 instance using this public IP. Open git bash. So now let's use this command to connect our EC2 instance. Paste this public IP and click on enter. Now here we have to provide yes. So now we are connected to our Ubuntu EC2 instance. Let's clear the screen. Now we can see here we have monitoring section. Here we can see some metrics like CPU utilization and few other network packets count. So here we can see we have some spike of CPU utilization. I have updated my existing packages in the Linux VM, so we have got this spike. So now let's go to the SNS and create a notification service over there. Here we are going to use the SNS service, which is simple notification service. Using this service, we can get the notification. Now let's create a topic over here. Click on next step. Currently, I'm going with the standard type. Here we can see we have additional details of the particular type. In this video, we are going to use this notification type as email. So we are going with the standard one. We can provide the same name over here. Now we can leave the default settings as this, as they are optional. Now click on create topic. Topic was created successfully, and these are the details and ARN. Now here we can see we need to create a subscription also. Here we need to create a subscription for email. Now click on create subscription, and we have to select a particular protocol type. As we are going with email, we have to select email. Based on your requirement, you can select any of these. Let's select email over here. Now here we have to provide the endpoint as our email address, email ID. So let's provide it. For the demo purpose, I'm going to use this email ID clouddevopsera@gmail.com. Now click on create subscription. Subscription to EC2 notification topic created successfully. So this is the subscription details. You can see here status is pending confirmation. So we have to go to the email and we have to confirm. Now go to this email. Here I don't see any kind of email of the subscription. So let's go to the spam folder. Yeah, here we have the subscription confirmation email. Now go to inbox and go to the email, and here we have to click on confirm subscription. Here we can see confirming subscription, and a subscription was confirmed. Now if you don't want to subscribe, here we can click to unsubscribe. Now go to the subscription tab, and here we can see pending confirmation. Let's refresh this over here. Here we can see confirmed status. So we have created SNS topic and subscription confirmation. Now let's go to the CloudWatch service and create CloudWatch alarm over there. Open this in another tab. Here we can see we have different options in this UI. So from this UI we can go to this page to create alarms. Here we can create alarm, or else we can go to this alarm section and we can click on all alarms page. From here also we can create an alarm. Now click on create alarm. Now we have to select metrics over here. So now here we can see select metric page. Click on EC2. Copy this instance ID. Now we have to provide the instance ID over here. Click on enter. Here we can see we have pre-instance metrics as 19. Now click on this. We can enable this all alarms based on a requirement. We can select any kind of metric like EBS read bytes, CPU credit usage, network out, network packets in. Based on our requirement, we can select any of this metrics. So currently I'm going to use CPU utilization. So select that. Now click on select metric. Now you can see here this is our CPU utilization metric. Now you can see here it is used maximum 7.73% of the CPU utilization. So now here we can see metric name as CPU utilization and the instance ID. Now you can see here some maximum, minimum, sample count, average, etc. So now let's go with the average. Now here we can select the period. We can select this time based on our requirement. For this demo purpose, I'm going to use this 5 minutes period. And coming to the conditions, the real time organizations use 75% to 80% as the threshold value. So for this demo, I'm going to use this 36 as my threshold value. So now we can click on next. Here we can see we have few options. Send a notification to the following SNS topic. We can select a topic from here also by clicking on create a new topic. Here we can provide the topic name, and this is the email address endpoint. Since we have created our topic earlier, so now let's select an existing SNS topic over here and send a notification to SNS topic. This is the SNS topic that we have created. Now after this, you can go here to the EC2 action. Here we have to provide that what EC2 action did it need to take once it is reached the threshold value. We can select stop this instance, terminate this instance, reboot this instance. Based on a requirement, we can select any of this action. So I'm going to select this stop this instance. So once we reach our threshold value 36, our instance is going to stop as we have selected this stop this instance. So now let's click on next. So now here we have to provide the alarm name. Now here we can provide alarm description as this is optional. Based on your interest, we can provide alarm description over here. Here we can see I have provided message as hi Chiranjeevi, your EC2 instance CPU utilization was crossed this threshold value. Taking the selected action, stopping the instance. And click on next. So here we can see in the graph, here we can see the highest CPU utilization was came at 7.73%. Whenever it reaches 36%, it is going to stop the EC2 instance. So now let's go down. Here we can see the conditions that you have provided and configuration actions, alarm details of it, and this is the alarm name. This is the description of that. Now click on create alarm. Now here we can see successfully created alarm. So here we can see actions enabled, and coming to the conditions, CPU utilization greater than 36 for 1 data points within 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes it is going to check the CPU utilization. Let's go to the EC2 instance tab. Let's go to the Git bash. Let's update the packages. So now let's clear the screen and increase CPU utilization stress over here using this command like now you can see here it is increasing slowly. You can run these commands multiple times, so increase the CPU utilization. Let's wait for a while as we have kept 5 minutes time. Let's check this after 5 minutes. Let's increase the screen size. So now let's go to the email. Here we can see we have received this email of CPU utilization. Here we can see we got this email message from the SNS service. Provided this description. We can see the reason for state change. You can see here in the EC2 tab, we can see our instance is into stop state. Here we can see our instance was stopped and the alarm status is in alarm. Here we can see in alarm state. So this is all about this demo, how to launch an EC2 instance, how to create SNS notification service topic and subscription, and how to create CloudWatch alarm, how to set the threshold value, and what actions should be taken once we have reached the threshold value. So once you are done with your demo, make sure you are deleting the resources that we have created. Thanks for watching.